So during this crazy Pokemon bull run, there's so many wild thoughts that fill my head daily. The question of what type of collector am I? Am I buying too much? Am I buying into Pokemon's brilliant marketing telling me that I need to continuously be buying the new shiny cardboard? To one topic in particular that I am constantly balancing or walking the fence, walking the line with is, am I purchasing too much? I watched this beautiful video talking about, I'm gonna leave her information right here, discussing what is a hobby. Is it consumerism? Is it not consumerism? When is enough? Is just collecting squishmallows or plushies, is that really a hobby? It was an excellent video and it just got my brain really thinking. Again, leaving a description down below. But yeah, I go back and forth every single day of as I'm driving home, listening to my Pokemon investment content, my collection contents, and I just see right now it's a huge pissing contest, like I continue to say each and every week. But I see I hear the Fusion Strikes going up. I have two Fusion Strike booster boxes. I have two Lost Origin booster boxes, and I'm like, do I really want these boxes, or do I just want the chase card? I could really just sell both of those Fusion Strike booster boxes, get the Gengar Alt-Art, because the Fusion Strike booster box is like a placeholder for the Gengar, me thinking that the Gengar is potentially in those two booster boxes. It's just a crazy mind game that we play. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way, well, especially the people that are investing into Pokemon. I question myself all the time if I should just sell these booster boxes and actually get the chase cards, kind of simplify all of this behind me. And I guess the finger is really just pointed back at me when I make these videos and I report on the markets and what to buy and all that stuff. But I think it's important to remember what not to buy and when it's okay to just let the market do its thing and kind of just skip what people are buying. The most hype, most FOMO product. One of my very good friends that I hang out with every single day, he is so interesting because he collects, he was opening in the XY Sun and Moon era, and he completely has no desire to collect any of the Scarlet and Violet sets. He has enough control to just say none of these sets really interest me whatsoever, and I'm out. He's still collecting Sword and Shield stuff. He's very active on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, etc. He's constantly doing trades. It's just very interesting that someone like him, I consider him very much in the hobby. He plays the video games religiously, and it's just it made me kind of take a step back and realize if I'm doing the right thing. Am I pushing the right content? Am I collecting right? Am I investing right? When we're in such a state of, you go on Pokemon Instagram, Pokemon TikTok, Pokemon YouTube even, and it's just people just displaying how many thousands of dollars of sealed product they have. And the funniest thing to me is the cases. People are even putting like acrylic cases in their acrylic boxes over their sealed cases, and it's just now we have completely jumped over the edge when people are just collecting this cardboard case. It just makes zero sense. But just like I asked myself, I ask you guys, what is the definition of being in the hobby? Is it collecting every single card in Destined Rivals? Is it having a fat Pokemon investment portfolio of every single booster box in the Scarlet and Violet era, all the way down to the Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, etc.? What is the right answer? And when are we doing too much? When is enough? When do we look at our collections and just say, hey, I think I'm doing too much. I think I'm running out of space and it's time for me to consolidate. The thing I always ask myself every single day is, when is enough? I live in a small apartment. I don't have tons of room. A lot of the stuff that I have is either in here or in storage. And even that kind of stresses me out from time to time. I'm like, man, I'm eventually going to run out of space. But when is the right time to sell and trade. And it's an emotional response, I think, that we have as humans to want to collect and hoard and just like, you have enough, but you constantly want more. And that's just the beauty of the Pokemon marketing. We have the new video games coming out. Legends EA is coming out. It's right around the corner. They're gonna have, line that up with the mega sets and all that stuff. There's so much new shiny cardboard coming out that our wallets just can't keep up. The new Pokemon Pocket set is like tonight. All right, when this video is uploaded, it's probably going to be already out, and I'm a huge Pokemon Pocket supporter. I love cracking open some packs there, and it's just constantly, we're never catching up, and it's been really tough for me to truly sit a set out. And let me know how you guys feel. Is there a set that you guys have just been like, you know what, I'm out. I'm not going to open this booster box. There's no interest for me. And I guess that's really the thing. I want to ask you guys, is it more the interest, or is it the prices or the availability of the Pokemon sets? Are you not purchasing cards because of the price of the booster packs or the booster boxes or ETBs, etc.? Or is there a set where you really are just not interested? Again, that's why the comment section is there. Use it, let me know, give me some feedback. And just to dial into the new shiny cardboard, and just to really dial into the theory, the new shiny object theory, it's the most recent example I could give you guys is Journey Together. Journey Together was so interesting. You guys know how I feel about Journey Together. I tell you guys every single video how much I love that set. Probably my favorite set in the entire era. But to see how much hype went into that set and how fast that little star came crashing down, I kind of predicted it. I said that the English market really doesn't care about trainers, like, at all. It's like solely a Japanese a market. The Japanese market, obviously it's very player heavy, so I believe that's why those sets do well. They have a stronger connection to the trainers. I believe they watch the animes more than we do here in the United States. And they like the female 4R trainers. It is what it is. That's just their market. And us, we really dive in on the Pokemon. We obviously have a strong attachment to Gen 1, just nostalgia sets, obviously Johto, and now Black and White. We're going to really see if people really do care about Black Bolt and White Flare, the Black and White Unova region. I'm calling absolute cap, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, Journey Together rose up, came crashing down. And again, obviously the price is still doing well. Obviously, we haven't got a giant reprint of Journey Together. These reprints, if you want to talk about that really quick, these reprints haven't done a single thing. Pokemon knew what they were doing. They knew they had to release that little statement saying that we're gonna try to print more, blah blah blah. It's all cap. I fully believe that now it's all cap. It was just to kind of quiet the markets just a little bit. They didn't do anything different. They didn't, open new print facilities or try to run those. I'm sure the printers are being turned on 24/7. I'm sure they're doing everything they can in this era. I said before, Generation 10, they're gonna print into oblivion. We're gonna go back into an average market until probably another Eevee set or another Rayquaza set. A popular Pokemon like that, but until then, that's just what we're gonna have to deal with Generation 9. There's gonna be small reprints here or there. They're gonna kind of affect the market, by 10%, and that's really gonna be it. We're not really gonna get this giant crash that I think a lot of Pokemon YouTubers are kind of preaching, and I highly disagree with all of them. I think that even going in from Destined Rivals to the Black Bolt and White Flare, we're gonna still see a lot of scarcity, a lot of stuff that's gonna be pretty hard to get and pretty unaffordable for your average collector. Sure, I feel like out of all my friends, I'm definitely like the bottom tier of collectors, in a sense of dollar amount. I have friends that are just buying cases and cases of Destined Rivals, cases of Journey Together. I had another friend today showed me he purchased 2 Destined Rivals booster boxes and tons of booster bundle, but he's opening them, so that's very awesome. But it for the normal Pokemon collector right now, they're not doing that. They're not spending $1,000 right now in the market. I was watching economic videos like all this morning, people losing their jobs. I'm currently facing, or my company is laying off a ton of workers, 400 jobs. I've been working on my job for going on 17 years and I'm barely making it. So my future with the company is unknown. I don't know if my hours are going to be cut, and it's crazy. You know, I have to play it smart. I can't be dropping thousands of dollars on Pokemon cards. It's just, I think right now, the world is kind of weird right now. The whole relationship with the tariffs and cardboard and the materials coming for the dice and the ETBs and all that stuff. We're gonna see some price, shock or some changes going into Generation 10. It's gonna be very interesting to talk about the price increases of Generation 10. Is it gonna be crazy? Is MSRP now gonna be $200? Who knows? This Pokemon hobby collective has really taught me so much in Generation 9. Just also like what type of collector I am, and it also showed me the true greedy, nasty nature of humans in this hobby. I mean, I would even say scalpers are in this hobby. They're in here. They're a part of this, even though we don't want them here, obviously. But they are here, and it really showed the level of crappiness that can come into these markets and kind of mess everything up, kind of take the magic, all of the magic out of Pokemon. I mean, we lost some amazing Pokemon YouTubers, Rob Burns, saying that he and his family, it sucked the fun out, the scalpers, the fights, all that sucked all that stuff out. And then I have tons of friends that are super sidelined as well. They're like, I'm not buying or supporting the English market. It's just crazy. It's not safe. It's, a lot of people are pulling back from the market. It's just, I did not see this coming, the contrast of the Pokemon market. And I really hope this is a giant wake-up call to Pokemon, for Pokemon, to say like, hey, like regardless of us maybe losing out on a few sets here and there, we need to print. Like these rip and shippers, that is a thing now. That is a huge part of the Pokemon ecosystem. Pokemon investing, that is huge. Like and myself, I didn't put as much stock, no pun intended, but I didn't put as much stock into the investing side, the rip and shippers and stuff. Like, I think now the collectors and players is like such a small sliver on the pie chart now. And it's mostly rip and shipping and investing. That's just how it is. We have to move and groove through these different times in the hobby. It's not just a child's card game. It's not just a TCG anymore. People see this as serious money now. In every form, in the English market, Japanese, and Korean market, it's some serious money to a lot of people. And I just felt like Pokemon has gotten a little too serious for my liking. I kind of want to go back to fun, being able to crack packs with friends, enjoying it as a collective, and let's get that magic back. But I get one thing's for certain: the line between hobbyist and consumerism and just overdoing it all has definitely, it's so blurred to me. They've just mashed into one. I try to keep them separate for so long, but after watching that video, excellent video. Again, you guys, I definitely recommend you guys check out that video. But it made me realize that the hobby, just as a total, the mindset of the hobby, it's just not good. It's really, really not good. And that's why I'm pretty much all in Japanese and Korean. Like I don't have to deal with that stuff. I don't have to see people fighting. I don't see Japanese videos of people pulling out knives and stuff and guns and all that stuff. It's the English market. People have lost their damn minds, and I am so happy that I am out of it. And I do purchase the singles here and there. the IRs that are really, really cheap that I tell you guys each and every week from Market Watch Monday, the instant buys that a lot of you guys don't even want to look at, don't even want to buy. But yeah, the English market is insane. I guess this is it. This is the end of the video. This is a mid-week Wednesday market update, kind of different video. Kind of another rant-ish video, but let me know how you guys feel. Let me know what your thoughts are on the current Pokemon market. It just seems like every single week something crazy happens and some like catastrophic events happens and the market is just, oh my gosh, it's perfect for a Pokemon YouTuber like myself, because there's always something to talk about. There's always drama, there's always percentages up and down, and there's always opportunity. But again, sorry to rant. Like and subscribe, hit all the buttons, bell notifications, all that stuff, comments, most important. Till tomorrow, peace out.